Good morning, folks, and welcome to Power to Negotiate. Today's session is going to be about how to make the most out of a seminar or conference. And the first thing that you're going to want to do when you get there is get there early, get good seats. You want to be as close to the front as you possibly can, not in the back. And the reason to do that is because if you're sitting in the back, probably you're going to be next to people that don't know what they're doing, and they're going to be telling you all about how they would do it if they actually knew what they were doing. But they don't. So try to get in the front. The next thing is, when you get there, take notes. I know a lot of people will pay thousands of dollars to go to a conference, and they will get there and they will play on their cell phone. They'll go ahead and get out the laptop and they'll play solitaire. Take notes. Ask yourself questions. Write down questions, and during the break, go up there and start asking questions. Now, during the break is when you're going to find out the most interesting information. And probably it's not going to be from the speaker. The reason I say that is a lot of times the people that go up to the front are going to be the ones that know what they're doing, but they just want to get a little bit of clarification, or maybe they just want to see how the speaker did it. And especially in real estate, there's 5,000 different ways to do something. And so you want to sort of go up there and find out who's asking the intelligent questions. And it might not be somebody that's in the fanciest suit. It might be somebody that is very relaxed and laid back. Those are the ones that might just have the most money. A lot of times you'll see real estate investors, they come to these things and they don't need to show off. They've already done it. So they're the ones that might not be dressed up in a fancy suit, but they're going to have the most income, they're going to have the most money, they will have done it the most times, and those are the ones that you might want to go ahead and pull off to the side and say, can I buy you lunch? And you say, Reed, I thought I was supposed to learn something from the speaker. Yes, you are. But the people that you're going to meet at the seminars, you're going to have roughly, let's say we have 100 people there, roughly 80% of them, or 80 people, don't know anything. Of that 20 that's remaining, maybe 10% know what to do, but they don't have any money. Another 10% been there, done that, and they've done some things along the way that you might just find of interest. And if you can go ahead and stroke their ego and ask them questions, you'll learn more from those people than from anybody else. But here's a question you want to ask them. How many deals have you done in the last year? That's sort of an easy question to ask, isn't it? If they haven't done any deals in the last year, maybe they're not the person to talk to. The next question, are you interested in commercial or residential real estate? If they're doing commercial and that's not where you are right now, maybe you don't want to talk to them. Maybe you want to go ahead and get to know them, but that's not who you want to concentrate on. Find the people that are where you want to go, and this is a place to find them. There's going to be, as I said, if you have 100 people there, you're going to have 10 to 20 that are really worth getting to know, and the rest, you don't want to. Next thing you want to do is you want to be aware of sharks. And you say, Reed, what in the world is a shark? You're going to have some people that will come to these seminars and conferences, and they will talk big, and they don't have any money. And they will be looking for someone that's gullible and stupid, and that could be you. And what they'll do is they will go ahead and try to tell you everything that they're doing, and they will try to have you think of them as an expert, and then they will ask you for money. Whether it's money to help them do a deal, whether it's money you'll go ahead and go in partnerships with them, whatever they do. Well, here's the question to ask. Why do you need them? If you are doing lease options, you don't need somebody else because you can do this without needing any capital. So if you don't need them, why do you need a partner? Especially at some of these things, you will have, it's almost like they're so excited about real estate, and then these sharks will come in and they'll pick off the gullible and stupid ones that have a little bit of money. And I have had some of my clients that have gone to these things and they have bought a one-bedroom condo down by Disney for $380,000, and asked them, let me ask you a question, is that a good deal? And I said, oh yeah, it's a great deal. I said, okay, what is the rent on it per night? This is one of those condo hotel type things. And they went ahead and told me. I said, and what is the management fee? And that sort of made them say, what? And the management fee is what the management company charges to go ahead and rent out those rooms. And after they figured out they'd had to have the room filled, rented 28 days a month to break even. That's not a very good average. What happens if you have a slow week? That's when you start to have money come out of your pocket. Be careful of these things because, they'll say, you need to go ahead and line up now. I need to get you get your checkbooks out now. If anybody starts saying something like that, don't. Do your due diligence. Find out everything you can. If you want to go out and look at the properties, that's wonderful. I went to this one seminar. I'm talking about things you don't want to do. What you don't want to do is you don't want to buy anything sight unseen. And when you go to these seminars, you get all excited about real estate, and someone tells you, I've got a great deal. All you have to do is write a check, and you say, gosh, I can write a check. Is it a good deal? Oh yeah, trust me. Don't do that. Went to this one seminar in Las Vegas. This was back in 2003, 2004? 2004. And real estate was going great guns then. There was 52% appreciation in the previous year. And the seminar speakers said, negative amortization, negative cash flow, don't worry, appreciation will take care of everything. Well, what happened was that he got together a power team, and the power team was a bunch of realtors and mortgage brokers that were sharks. And they were giving all of these gullible and stupid, but rich, attendees bad BPOs. They were saying, now, no, you're going to have to go ahead and verify this on your own, but this is what I think the valuation is. And they were giving people bad property valuations, and they were making offers on these properties that were $100,000, $200,000 above market value, just so they could go ahead and sell these. And that's unconscionable. So don't get your wallet out when you go to these things to buy real estate. You always want to make sure that you do your due diligence. When you're at the seminar, you want to have your cell phone with you, and you want to be gathering people's business cards and find out what their niche is and get as much information as you possibly can. Get their email addresses, get their phone numbers, find out if this person is going to help you get to where you want to go because they're already there, or if they want to take your money, in which case you want to delete them. But interact with people. If you only hang out with the person that you came with, you're not going to learn a thing, because 90% of the value of these conferences comes in the after hours and the meet and greets, and that's where you're going to meet the most interesting people.